Now to another big story that we're tracking today. The man accused of stabbing 3 people in downtown Seattle appeared in court today.
Yeah, Christopher Morisette being held on $750,000 bail, and his criminal history was read aloud in court.
4th degrees from 2018, 2 in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2009, 2 of those, 2011.
Morisette is a repeat offender with 22 previous arrests within the state of Washington. He's charged with 3 counts of assault, accused of stabbing 3 people at 6th and Pike yesterday. At last report, one of his 3 victims is still in serious condition in the ICU. Police say this appears also to be a random attack.
Now, repeat offenders is a big reason why crime is up in many parts of Seattle, from property crime to assaults.
And with many people clamoring for things to get better, the city started doing less random patrols and more targeted patrols in those problem spots. So is the strategy working? It's a big question. Hannah Kim has more on this for us. Hey, Hannah.
Yeah, Brian, when the city first launched the emphasis patrols, they specifically targeted 7 hotspot neighborhoods, including Fremont here. And now they're saying that, look, things are getting better here. That's according to SPD, but other areas are posing some major challenges, like the downtown core, where just yesterday, as we mentioned, we had that random triple stabbing.
A day after police say Christopher Morisette randomly stabbed 3 men in downtown Seattle, public safety yet again on many people's minds.
I have several questions that I feel have still been unanswered.
But today, during a public safety meeting with various Seattle city leaders in attendance, Morissette's case was not brought up once.
Why was that not brought up at all by anyone at this meeting?
Well, this is not about a specific incident. This is about addressing public safety as a whole in the environment. I think I would defer to the police department.
Today's scheduled meeting, headed by Councilmember Lorena Gonzalez, is a status check of the mayor's summer emphasis patrols, targeting specific neighborhoods like Ballard, Soto, and Pioneer Square.
What are the outcomes? What are we trying to achieve through this effort?
Seattle police say data is trending in the right direction in places like Fremont, for example, showing a 42% decrease in major crimes for the month of June compared to the same time last year. But the downtown core is still a big problem.
With that kind of density comes issues and challenges, and we're trying to manage that the best we can.
The Downtown Seattle Association says crimes against people jumped 43% from 2016 to 2018 in the downtown core, and that, they say, is unacceptable. Morissette's unprovoked stabbing of 3 random people is the latest example of prolific offenders.
We have to have a clear set of strategies around how to address people who continue to repeatedly cycle in and out of our criminal justice system.
Morisette has been arrested 22 times before in the state of Washington, including assault in Seattle in 2018 and an attempted residential burglary in 2017. Court docs from 2017 state Morisette was homeless for years, doing all drugs, suffering from every mental illness.
Now, Gonzalez emphasizing that she did not want to talk about the specifics of Morissette's case, because that is, the SPD's job. But she says overall, when it comes to repeat offenders, she says clearly the system is not working. We need to find other ways to address the issue. As for emphasis patrols, she had a lot of questions about it today because she wanted to know how effective it is it providing results? Now, according to SPD, at least Fremont here, they are seeing some improvements. But as we see some improvements in areas like this, they are seeing some crime heating up in other parts of Seattle now. And coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll tell you about those areas. Guys, back to you.
All right, we'll see you.